I'm focusing my presentation to be more of solution centric rather than product centric. Okay. Thing is that what we have on data is that we are collecting a lot of data. The data is everywhere. What we map, we get a data out of it. But we see there is a least amount of information we are getting out of this data. So my focus is to create more intelligent database and give you the equipments which can help you not only in the present but in future also. Now, moving towards the mapping infrastructure, if we think about why do we need a mapping infrastructure? We need a mapping infrastructure whether we talk about mapping a rural area, an urbanized area, or a forest land. But all these things need two fundamental building blocks if I talk about the mapping infrastructure. Now, if we do a little background analysis, what are the survey techniques which we are going on as on date, how we are doing all these things. We typically have a GNSS sensor, which is collecting the data for the control network of your lands. Then this control network data goes to your total station, which does the detailed survey and creates a map out of it. The whole of the data goes to a PC, which is plotted. This is how the present workflow is happening as on date. Now, there are a lot of places in India also where GPS is not being used at all. I'll go back. There are a lot of places in India where GPS is not being used at all. In those places, what is happening, people assume any center reference frame. Then from that reference frame, they assume the starting coordinates, and they start doing the survey. So it means what if that reference frame is lost in any later date, they will not be able to get into that frame again. And those places are in much more trouble. And the places where the GPS is being used along with the total station, they are still in a better chance to have those problems later on. They won't have those problems later on. Now, what I get about the result of the background analysis is that we have a PC in which the data is there. From that data, a map is created or plotted. That map goes to a field personnel who carries this as a paper map rather than a digital information. So what we need to stop is this activity. We stop giving people the paper maps for doing all these field activities. So what we need to do is create the first data block, that is create a server database. We need to organize all our data onto a centralized server. The server can stream the information to your field PCs. So these are the field PCs. The field PCs are with the dual frequency GNSS sensor with it, okay. The server database can be retrieved from this field personnel who will be carrying a field computer. And whenever he does any type of record of right transformation, maybe any subletting or subdivision of plots, he does this on a field PC. And in the real time, this field PC will synchronize the information to the centralized server. This is very important because you don't have any reference frame at that time. So how do you do it? Now, to create a reference frame, what we propose is a reference station network. Typically what happens is when you do a total station or a ground terrestrial positioning system, you need to remember your positional information maybe from the reference coordinates from where you started doing the survey. So if that reference coordinate is lost, then you will not be able to enter into the same reference frame again. So what you do is that you put up a series of stations in maybe in each districts or talukas, a separate station. That station will continuously stream the positional information. That will be streaming the correction coordinates to your system, which can be integrated surveying system. Integrated surveying system means you have a total station. On top of that, you will have a GPS that will take the coordinates or the orientation directly from the GPS. So you need not have a GPS separately for doing the orientation of the total station. Just do the orientation of your total station with the GPS on board of it, and then do the detailed survey or maybe any type of survey you want to do in that area with the total station itself. So restricting, like a GPS is restricted by having, it needs an open coverage to the satellites to be used effectively at any place, but a total station only needs a line of sight. So you can put a GPS assisted total station in a place where you get a clear view of the satellites, do the orientation, go to that plot boundary and start doing the activity. Similarly, this can also stream the corrections to your field computers, where you can retrieve the database from the servers. The server computer can take the data from all these reference stations, compute the positional corrections, then transfer these positional corrections to your rover GPS system or this rover GNSS